So the No One Dies Alone program originally began with Sandra Clark, who was a nurse in Oregon. She was working at a hospital and she experienced having many patients who died without anyone present with them. Well, Teresa is a perfect fit for the NODA program because of her compassion, because of her gentleness, and her ability to just be with people in a very intimate and vulnerable moment.
The NODA program to me embraces honor, respect, and dignity for individuals in their final days, their final hours, honoring that life that's transitioning and that's departing. And it's providing compassionate care and support, much of which is done quietly, and just being truly and fully present with someone and honoring their life.
My name is Teresa.
I had a great impression of the hospice care from talking to my mom, and she didn't know that they were hospice volunteers. She just thought they were friendly people coming to see her, and it really meant a lot to my mom, which meant a lot to me.
I met Debbie when her mom was passing in the NODA room. I'd had the opportunity to spend months with her mom as her hospice volunteer and to get to know her. And she was an Elvis fan. And I found an Elvis book. So we would look through, the pictures at different times. And Elvis of the younger days was the favorite.
As a result of my experience with Teresa and hearing about NODA, I decided to become a hospice volunteer very quickly after my mom passed. And it was so important to me that my mom not be alone in this important time in her life. It is very sacred. It's something that I believe they can hear and they do know that someone's with them. And while I was there almost 24 hours a day, that last 7 or 8 days, I couldn't be there every hour physically and emotionally. I was just strained. And that meant a lot to me to know that somebody else would come in and visit my mom.
So Teresa really consistently volunteers with the No One Dies Alone program. She's there at almost every vigil we have. And then she also cares for regular hospice patients. So she provides companionship to people who are not in their last days, but might be in their last months. So what really stood out to me about Teresa was just the care and the thought that she put into her companionship. Teresa was very honored to be considered for this award, but she did have a little bit of hesitancy in accepting. And I think part of that really just ties into the nature of a hospice volunteer. Hospice volunteers do the work that they do in private. They're one-on-one with people. They're not out there for the applause. They're doing this work to really make a difference in people's lives. And so Teresa eventually decided to accept the award because she wanted people to know about the work that hospice volunteers do. She wanted people to know about the impact that No One Dies Alone has, and hopefully to encourage other people to get involved.
And this is just such a vital, critical program, and I'm so glad that it exists here and that I've had this opportunity to be a part of it for the length of time that I have.